Oh, hello, Makio. How you doing? My stomach hurts from eating ice cream today, but I got more American takeout, so I'm glad now. Oh, are you in America right now? Let me see. Let me. I'm gonna make a test. Test. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Troubleshooting. It's always fun. I'm in Japan, but my friend is American, so she sometimes sends me some things from there, all the way from there, and it comes in like okay condition. That's crazy. What were you? What was it? Like, was it the ice cream or something else? Yeah, there's a special technique to send things here to Japan. I don't know what it is, but whatever. And it was, I don't know what to call it. Oh, hmm. Now I want chocolate after eating just ice cream and only one good meal. You have a sweet tooth? I don't really like sweets. Dark chocolate, though. I do like dark chocolate. So. I only have a sweet tooth when I'm on my period and I'm on. Okay, I see. Only, I guess. That's interesting. Shouldn't you be eating like more meat or something that I guess replaces the iron? Oh no, I don't care right now. Why? You should care. We're back, I'm getting chocolate, okay. I just realized I have such hairy legs. Aren't you Asian? I thought Asians didn't have no hair. If I had no hair, I'd be bald. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. What's up? Alex, I believe. Right? How you doing? Yerp. I'm just waiting for my friend to respond because I low-key think they're mad at me. My bestie's mad at me for playing his game. Why? Shouldn't they be happy you're playing the same game? But it's okay because I have good friends. Okay. Hello, Alexia. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good today. You doing well? That's good. Yeah, pretty much what I'm doing today is gonna be... I did like all of this yesterday, all the purples and stuff. So hopefully I can get the rest of it done. And then there'll be either one more stream or I'll do it off stream where I like refine the relevant details and stuff, but yeah. He is mad at me because when I was in a relationship, he was like cringe, and now I said cringe to his relationship, and he's like, you can't see my happiness, and I'm just playing your game, man. You have a lot of inter-friend group dramas. Thought I'd stop by before I go to bed, so good night, everyone. Alrighty, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you whenever I see you. Have a good rest. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Gore3. And how are you doing as well? Fun fact, I've been through over 3 breakups this year. That's not a flex, Makio. That's not a flex. Most of them were toxic anyways. Yeah, I can imagine. One of those making me uncomfortable for sending me pics of his. Yeah. So are all of these online then? All of these relationships. I don't get the point of online dating. Maybe I'm too old, like I typically say. The fact that I'm the only single Pringle in my friend group and I am proud to be one. Same, bro. Or sis, same. I can't pull no one IRL. Be that crazy? IRL? Yes. Well, at least there's honesty there. That's a good thing. Honesty. Because I can say much more things IRL. I'm so innocent. Sure, my friend almost dated a 30-year-old man when she was 15. Yeah, I've heard about that actually. It seems more common nowadays. That's well, we all know what that is. That's a predator. Dude, like I told her he sounded 30, but she said he sounded 16. Oh. How does... no, I think that sounds like she's coping. Either way, you can't really go off of someone's voice because they could sound young and they could be a lot older. I was once a pred. What the fuck? You have a story for us, Makio? You have a confession I have to call in Chris Hansen. Takes out holy water. Takes out the Glock. The Glock 1911. No, there's no 1911 Glock. That's those are two guns. Two different guns. I'm dying IRL so much. What is the ice? Is it the ice cream? Are you like hyper? How do you only have 278 subscribers? You should have a lot more. Not gonna lie. I think my channel is like shadow banned or something, but sometimes I pop up on people's what's it called? Recommended feeds and stuff, so I guess eventually people will tune in, but at the same time it's an art stream, it's actually pretty boring, right? So like if I wanted to actually grow as a streamer, I should be doing like more chatting and gaming content, because that's what actually gets viewers, but I don't really care too much about that, so I'm gonna stick to whatever it is I'm doing. Art variety content, I guess. But yeah, you gonna tell us your Predator story, Makio, or are you just gonna leave us hanging? On Voices, Gore, how old do you think I am? Let me type though. Alright, yeah, we'll wait. $20? I'm 32, bro. Guys, Ray is 2 going 1. Anyway, back to typing already. But yeah, for your friend Gore, they usually say weird things. I think there needs to be like a video online where someone like compiles all the weird things that like Predator types say. Like they'll say weird things to like young, probably not just girls, probably young boys too. They'll say things like, "Oh, you're mature for your age," or they'll say like, "You know, I shouldn't be talking to you." Things like that. They'll basically try to seed the ground to make it seem like they want the minor to pursue the relationship with them, and that's maybe why your friend was going after him. At least, you know, I'm just making my assumptions, but that's from what I've seen. But yeah, they're really sneaky like that, so. Maybe the Roblox situation will give us some regulations that we need, but I always distrust the way government handles these kinds of things. Someone asked me in public if I was a talk. Yeah, you can't be talking to kids like that, eh? Or like, not even kids, but like if you're 30 and you're talking to a 20-year-old, even that's kind of weird. Um, so I once dated someone 10 years younger than me. It lasted a long time because he was sweet and dirty like me. The frick. Fell asleep on the call and so then I ended it because he said something mean and made me cry. How old were you at the time? Oh my god. Why did you do this? 19? So this was this earlier this year? Thank God you're contained on the internet. I have a feeling that a lot of stuff like that probably happens on Discord and stuff, so this year. He was 9. Yeah. Well, it's Discord. This kind of stuff though has been happening for a while because I remember when I was how old would I have been? Let's just say like 13-ish. There was a game called Maple Story. I don't know if you guys know it, but it's basically a massive multiplayer online game. And you can like make your little chibi avatar and run around the world and kill stuff and level up and make parties and guilds, etc, etc. Seems like a kid's game, but there were a lot of adults playing it. And a lot of them had like relationships with kids or minors in general because there was something called a marriage system in the game, and if you were married in the game, you would get bonus gold and experience. So yeah, there was a lot of that. It's weird stuff in general in a lot of massive multiplayer games back in the day. Where my dirty-minded people at? Right here. Me, I'm dirty-minded. Not me. I'm a good Christian boy. I'm a Christian, but I'm dirty-minded. I might need help. And you might have to pray against lust or whatever it is. But I guess like it's difficult too if you're like younger, so because I was there as well, so can understand. I'm laughing so hard right now. So it looks like from green to yellow, yellowish white, I guess, in this area. Then we'll go from blue to dark blues and purples. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool, cool, cool. Miss Nathan. Wait, I thought you said that you guys were good. That changed in literally like 6 hours? How long has it been? Yep. But I miss talking to him. We're back. Alrighty. I was gonna ask you how do people even date online? But yeah, I'll just wait for you to come back. One time when I was 5, I accidentally went into the 7th grade boys' bathroom. How old are 7th graders? Like 13, 14, I think? Boys' bathrooms are pretty sick. Yeah. I like peeing standing up. Yeah, it probably looked like an alien place to you. But yeah, I think I was asking, how do you guys even date online, Makio? Like, what is that? What is it, like? I can't comprehend. Let me grab some popcorn for the drama. I just met them and we hang out and then we fall for each other and then I give number out, then boom. That doesn't sound like a very good strategy. No wonder there's been 3 breakups in a year. What? I guess maybe. What are you looking for then in a relationship? Because if it's just oh, let's have fun together, or whatever, like that, then it's just gonna end as soon as you guys aren't having fun, and there's not really a strong basis for that. Without a strong basis, you end up in a lot of breakups. Maybe you have trouble even making a serious relationship eventually. Love and nice peoples, and people dirty-minded like me, simple for me. I don't know how else to put it. Well, all I can say is, if you want longer lasting, more serious relationships, your criteria is going to have to get a lot stricter. think sometimes I'm too protective over my friends. You find like them putting themselves in endangering situations and stuff like that, or more seriously, but I take nothing seriously. And speaking of which, is it bad I don't shed a tear when my uncle died? Yeah, it is kind of, well, it depends on how close you were and stuff too. But if you were close, yeah. The thing is that like sometimes when you're younger, you don't have the emotional depth to really process it like in its fullness, because I remember when I was like 19, I didn't give a crap about anything either, so I can kind of see where we're coming from there. My friends almost get themselves killed. Do you have a story for me? That doesn't sound like a... That sounds pretty awful. Oh. Let me type, I will. My life is so complicated. Is it? You're making me think of that Avril Lavigne song. So basically I hanged out with my friends at a party one time, and one of my friends' butt got slapped by a boy, and when I saw them in a room I kicked the man's balls around because I saw a knife in his hand. Yeah, you don't want to escalate situations. It's better to just walk it off, because things could really get out of hand. But I understand why you did what you did. Hello, hello, Collie. I'm dealing with teenage girls. Can you help? Can you help me? Mold PNG when? One day. I guess. And they have some interesting stories. Yeah, they're messed up. Collie, they're messed up. I don't know what to say. I blame Roblox. It's a good one to blame, yeah. I only played Roblox 10 times, I think. There's Roblox, there's Discord, there a lot of things. I think I need a different yellow. Or maybe I need... Okay. Maybe I need white to yellow and then to green. I'll try it out. Yeah, I think I need a more pale yellow. I don't know if this is the right yellow here. This one on hand, and if you ever meet my class, you can never say balls, because 90% of my class is dirty-minded. This is a Catholic school. Not surprised about that. How do you feel besides that? Oh, you like my day? My day is good. Hopefully yours is as well. This yellow, maybe. No, it's okay. It's bad to keep on a fake smile. It can be. But, like, depends on why you're doing it. Hello, call me Effie. How you doing? And Megalodon, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Well, gotta go. Alrighty. I'm assuming that you're gonna go to bed or something. So have a good rest. I'm good. I streamed a bit earlier and just got done eating, so I'm browsing channels. What were you streaming? Were you streaming art or... Acrylic painting. Oh, nice. That's what this is. You could probably have told that just by looking. So I'm seeing your profile picture. That's a flower. Was that something that you painted? I'm checking your channel. Oh, it doesn't show the video. Maybe it's on your YouTube? Yeah, I'm super new, so not confident enough to post the VOD yet. Alright, understandable. Um, let me see. Oh, okay, cool. I found one of your paintings on YouTube. Nice, nice. So I'm gonna follow you there and here. Yeah, I tend to just follow any art channel. Sometimes I can pop in, sometimes I can't, especially with how many I've ended up following. But it's hard to find art stuff online, so might as well just follow everyone I come across. You don't see much traditional painting on here? That's what interests me about your thumbnail. Yeah, this is a commission, so what I'm gonna end up doing is scanning it in and probably just adjusting it a little bit for the client. But I painted traditionally a lot lately, and then I've been doing a comic, so I've been trying to move from digital to traditional because I just don't really like the digital space, the digital process. Like, this is something that I've been working on inking. Multimedia paper. This is a Bristol. I really shouldn't be painting on it because it's gonna bend, but what I do when it buckles, I just spray the back with water and I press it under some books, and then it tends to flatten out okay. Probably follow a lot of artists. I think around 4,000 on YouTube or like on different platforms. On Twitter, I follow like 6,000 artists. Problem with that is that obviously you don't really get to see much of it because it's too much posts for you to really like look through. Insta, I follow them, but my follows are 300 something. Yeah, because of the follow and following ratio, I heard that might impact your reach because they think that you're a bot. Because bots tend to mass follow accounts. Yeah. So my Twitter is pretty dead because of that. My Instagram's a little bit better, but not by much. I got that a lot. Insta once almost got removed because I said it was being too polite. That's funny. You're too nice. Are you even real? If you want to keep your account, you have to troll at least one person a week. Imagine. Do you have multi-stream going on? Yeah. So, multi-stream. Am I going crazy not seeing comments? They should be popping up on the screen, are they not? Uh-oh, let me see. No, they're popping up. Yeah, they do. Yeah, so on screen they pop up from YouTube or Twitch. And I'm also streaming on Twitter and Kick, both of which are pretty useless. But I'm just making use of the restream, I guess. Because I'm using a personal... Not a personal. I'm using like a plugin for my OBS, the stream, multi-stream, and then I'm using restream as well. If someone asks, it's not happening though. Oh yeah, true. It's a weird policy that they have on Twitch. Doesn't make any sense. But can't expect them to make sense sometimes. Bro's multitasking, now multi-streaming. Yeah. I'll probably figure out how to stream elsewhere because once my Twitter premium thingy runs out, which I only got because it was on like a special sale, like 90% off. But I'm not renewing that. That thing's way too expensive. And it doesn't really do anything anyway, so... I'll see if I can stream maybe either to Instagram or maybe TikTok. Although I think for TikTok you need like 1,000 followers or something to even start. Kick is really hit or miss because there are some people on it, but it's not really what the site is for. Like arts is not really gonna do well on that site, so might not be a point of streaming the Kick. I might be better streaming to Picardo or something. Yeah, the artwork looks really good. Thank you. It's coming together. Need to learn color a little better though, because need to figure out a proper transition between the yellows and the greens here. Like I'm just kind of throwing them on top of each other, and it's not coming out okay. So it's like this yellow that I'm using has more orange in it, and then this yellow has more green in it, but the green is here, and the yellow over here just kind of, yeah, I don't know. Something I need to figure out. Hopefully by the end of this. But this strand should be yellow, so I'll paint that in. And then I'll probably light it up. It's like, it's supposed to be like a golden light. That he's chasing. Wow, we color, yeah, a lot of colors here. How you doing, moron? Maybe the left side of the green a bit more blue, and where the green begins to transition, mix more of the yellow, the light yellow with the green. Okay, wait, let me read that again. I'm not good with colors, that's why I have to read this a couple times. Maybe the left side of the green a bit more. Okay, so left side of the green a bit more blue. And this part here, yeah, it's this part here. It's gonna go towards the blues, and then it's eventually gonna turn into these purples. So that is the plan for that part. Mix more light yellow with the green and use that as a transition color. And mix the gold with half the transition color. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I'm planning to do, but we'll see. Like full disclosure, not super experienced with color. I pretty much started that last year because I was a black and white artist before. So that's why I'm having trouble. Like what I'm thinking of doing is on top of this, I'm gonna add like white coming off of it, and maybe that will help. But yeah, the the lighter blues and then darker blues towards the purple. That is the plan. Yeah, it was where you were a couple years ago. That's why I thought I'd give my insight. Yeah. The that's appreciated because I need man, when I start to do portraits, it's really gonna show how much practice I need to do with color. Super hard to blend on acrylic paper because of how it absorbs it. Yeah. And this is like Bristol, so it's like there's like what I would do on a canvas is I would spray it with water and then it would make the blending quite a bit easier. Good night, Kali. Have a good rest. But obviously you can't do that here because it's gonna soak. And yeah. And I got a bigger brush like this, so I can cover more of the area here. Green, emerald green, I'll probably use the same one that I'm using and mix it with the blues. You get some glazing liquid or slow dry that'll help keep the integrity and allow you to blend better. Oh, slow drying medium. Yeah. I haven't tried that yet, so possibly in the future. Swear by it. Then I'll definitely try it out. I think I actually have it in my Amazon list. I just probably haven't. Because I usually wait for it to go a percentage off of anything I buy. I noticed that water breaks on the binder in my paint sometimes, so I use that to help with everything. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, BRB? Okay, no problem. Hello, Knight. How you doing? Coconut. Okay, I'm back. Twitch had to try and sell me stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, I have a question for you. There's uh, so do you use a wet palette by any chance, or have experience with wet palettes? So mine, let me open it. They it keeps growing mold. Wait, not on this side. This side's okay comparatively. Yeah, so it keeps growing mold after like a week, and I don't really know what to do. If there's a trick, like I tried seeing if I could mix salt with the water or vinegar, but then my research shows that it's not good for the paint. Gosh. Yeah. In winter, it's less so a problem. That's probably because it's really cold down here, I guess. But it's been pretty warm. Obviously because it's summer, but I've been having more of that problem. Bro's harvesting moles. Yeah, so if you have a tip for dealing with that, I appreciate that. Or maybe like an alternative to the wet palette. Because I'm using towel papers, or like these sheets of this, because they hold water really well, and then parchment paper on top. So I don't know if there's like a certain type of sponge or something that I could be using instead. I'd recommend using filtered or bottled water. I always use 2 paper towels and wash your case with soap and water really well in between. Okay, so maybe like distilled water probably, right? I'll see about that. Yeah, it makes sense. It would have less stuff in it. Washing, yeah. I don't think I washed it ever, so maybe that's why it's coming back. Like with soap. I don't think I've ever washed it with soap. Paper towel should be evaporating every couple days, so check your paper towels and replace as soon as you see any growth. But definitely use filtered water. I just use a Brita filter in a pitcher and fill a spray bottle with it to wet it. Oh. Yeah, I should probably get one of those. Ever since my water filter broke, the one by the sink, I decided I've just been lazy and I just keep buying bottled water. But yeah, I probably need to get a filter anyways, so the mister ones are awesome. You can mist your paint without flooding it. Yeah, I have one of these. The problem with this is it's like a cheap Chinese thing, so when you buy it in the pack, you kind of gamble on whether or not it's gonna work. But I have 2 that work okay. This one works really well. It's like something like that. You too. Yeah, that one in particular has been working well for me, so. Colors looking good, thanks. How you doing, Johnny? How you doing? Watch that out too, particularly the nozzle or the tubing could be causing your mouth. Oh, great. I've never watched that thing either. But I don't use it to spray water on my... Wait, no, I do actually. Yeah, okay. So I guess I'll look into that too. How do you store the palette? Let me show you. So I basically just close it like that. Properly though. And it's like sitting pretty much like right here or beside me somewhere. So it's not in sunlight or anything. So yeah, not in sunlight, it's enclosed. It's the same case. Yeah, I have two of them. I keep keeping them whenever people give me gifts. Also, for future commissions and reference, you can get canvas in sheets in a book, just like Bristol. So they are flat and scannable, but are gessoed, so you can use acrylics without. Really, I didn't know that. Like a canvas sheet sketchbook. I didn't even think to search for that. I was thinking of like using watercolor paper, but even when it's cold press, maybe it's still not the best idea for that, but let me actually check. I'm gonna hit that punch that into the Amazon thing and see if I can find something. I was thinking of like buying whole canvas roll sheets, but then I would have to like stretch them and all that stuff, and I don't have the equipment for that. It would be like a pretty big investment, I think. Didn't really calculate it. Canvas sketchbook? Let me see. Canvas sketchbook. Canvas pad. Triple primed, 100% cotton. And it's pretty cheap. Well, it's 9 by 12. Still, that's pretty cheap, $12. Or, well, 10 sheets actually. I don't know. This one's 24 for $20. Alright, I guess I'll look through them and see what the best deal is. Now, those are designed to absorb when you want. For this is the paint to sit on top. Yeah, that makes sense. Come in handy, especially for practice. Let me bring some of the stuff that I've done, just so I can show. I bought a bunch of like canvas boards and stuff like that, so I've been painting on those. I'll show the ones with resin first, because I have to move out of the way unless I want to dox myself. And yes, I did the resin inside. I didn't know it was toxic. But yeah, that one has resin. That one has resin. Ow. The stack pinched my finger. This one has resin. And this was the most recent one that I've done. I don't know if it really shows up okay. But I wasn't doing well with the... Like, I was doing okay with the face shading, but I have to do like a study or something about that. And then this one. I plan on putting resin on them later, but I might come back and adjust some things here and there when I have more experience, and then put them in resin. The resin really adds a lot of dimension. Yeah, it does. So at first I was doing like varnishes, and then I was getting frustrated with like finding I guess like a varnish that I wouldn't have to like replace eventually, or like I was trying to find a super varnish basically. I didn't know about resin at the time. And then I found the resin and I'm like, oh, this seems pretty cool. Decided to try it out. Didn't know that it was toxic. Found that out later. Like I tried spray varnishes and all that kind of stuff. Which I can probably still use for like charcoal drawings and stuff. To like affix the charcoal. But yeah. The resin seems to make the colors like blend, or maybe like it gets rid of that canvas texture that the light causes when it bounces off the roughness. Be super careful with that stuff. Yeah. Just use either gloss varnish or Gambar. I don't know what Gambar is. I'm learning a lot today. Gamvar, let me see. Gamvar. Oh, it's a type of varnish. Saturates colors in your painting and gives your work a unified, protective surface. It looks like you apply it in a similar way to varnish. Oil varnish, okay. I've never done oil painting. Probably need to try that out soon. I haven't done oils, I haven't done watercolor. I've done watercolor like just to try it out. And it just made me really nervous. I need to get back to it though, because I want to make some works in inks and then color them in with watercolor. It's just super glossy, so super glossy, you can use it on acrylic work too, and it won't smear like water-based stuff again. It took me 12 years to try. Oh, okay. Well, I need to do it this year. Hopefully. I'm probably gonna... What's that technique called when you don't really water down the paints at all? Like I don't want to use turpentine and stuff like that. I don't know if it's called alla prima or if there's some other fancy name for it, but watercolor was hard for me when I tried it out again, but it wasn't that bad. For me, it's it feels like you have to have the whole image in your head, or you have to be really like of the mind where you kind of let things happen. So I need to kind of probably just need to jump in and try it out and figure it out then. I think it's alla prima. Yeah, I tend to get frustrated when things with the art are not like working as I intend it to, and it felt like when I was using watercolor that there's a certain liberty you have to give the medium, and of course you can figure out how to control it too, or how to get results closer to what you were envisioning as you gain experience with the medium, which is probably what I need to do. I probably just need to get experience with it. Acrylic feels like it does exactly what you want almost all the time. Oh wait, alla prima just means wet on wet, like finishing a painting with multiple layers in one sitting. Oh. I don't know what the term would be then. There's a term for like when you don't mix your, or when you don't water down your paints. Never tried acrylic yet? Really? I thought that was like the most common. I thought that was like the go-to, but I guess not. For me, I have watercolor, I'm learning, and it turns out pretty good, so I keep doing it. I need to try it out eventually. I have the stuff for it, because I ended up accumulating art stuff over time. Just need to actually try it out, I guess. Join the Discord. I'm JP. Oh, you're JP on Discord. Okay. Feel free to hit me up if you have any other questions. Will do. Thanks for joining the Discord. I'm gonna go try and clean my house. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for the advices and all that. Appreciate it. Yeah, I guess once I get to oil painting and stuff, I'll probably ask about that and all. Discord, yeah, I have a... Okay, I'll just call it an art Discord. I wasn't sure just now what to call it, but that's pretty much all I do in it. Wasn't sure because before it was an art Discord, it was just like my personal Discord where I would like store stuff. And then I open it up publicly. So now anyone can join. And it's just like mainly an art community, I guess. You have a Discord account. Join lots of art servers. I used to, and then I had to like cut back because there's like too many. I still am in a few though, so like what I'm trying to do is maybe stay only in groups where it's for promotional purposes. Because I don't really have the time really to engage too much. What are the main art discords that you engage with Megalodon? Are they mostly like... Are they like big ones or smaller groups? Because there's some that I'm in for like... comics or manga specifically. Like creator discords. And they tend to be pretty small, surprisingly. I don't know if there's like a bigger one out there. Mostly like friends and like YouTubers. Oh, so I guess like um, Mark something. Can't remember. Mark or Proco or I can't remember all. There's like a couple big ones that have Discords, but I don't remember their names. You gotta go now. See ya. Have a nice day. Alrighty. You have a nice day as well. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you when I see you. You prefer the pieces where you get to do lots of colors like this, or would something like Bloodborne piece be more something? Bloodborne, definitely. The thing is that I kind of started this one off that way, and that's what our communication during the commission discussions kind of led to. Like, you know, planning it out and being like, oh, what colors do you want here? Blah, blah, blah. Kind of led to a very colorful set of pieces. But I would prefer less colors. And more focus, I guess, on the contrast between select colors. So like basically what I do with black and white anyways, but with particular colors. What do you prefer? You prefer when it has like a lot more colors, or? My idea for the comic that I'm gonna end up doing once I have experience with watercolor is very selective use of color. So it's like the ink work, and then a lot of bleeding watercolor work, but with very specific colors, depending on like the temperature and stuff of the scene. I got an IQ of 7. I like the pretty colors just cause. Oh, okay. But it probably takes a lot more effort and detail to get something to work when it's monochromatic, so try up your alley. Yeah, it's like, it's a more calculating process, but at the same time, it's less variables too, right? Like the more colors you add to a page, the more contrasts you have to deal with in terms of like the color schemes being more complicated. You have to kind of like deal with those. It's like when you're with black and white, you only have to deal with the contrast of black and white, but if you're dealing with a bunch of colors, then you have the contrast of complementary, such as yellow and purple, which are opposites in the same way that black and white are opposites. They're on the other sides of the spectrum, the color spectrum. So like their energies, when you combine yellow and purple, they're neutralized. So like, okay, I'll just use a cross lines as an example. So in the center, all colors become white, right? At least as far as light is concerned. You have yellow and then you have purple. The amount of yellow that you add to the mix and the amount of purple that you add to the mix determine how close you're pulled back from the yellow to the purple, or pulled to the yellow from the purple, therefore going towards center, losing saturation of yellow or purple, becoming more gray. And it's the same for other colors that are opposite, like red and green. Um, you know, there's a bunch of other ones. I can't recall all of them because I'm not a color expert person. But that's essentially how it works. And therefore, when you add more colors to a piece, you have to balance it out more. Otherwise, when you take the piece that you've made in full color and put it in a black and white filter, you'll notice that all the black and white contrasts are all messed up and you don't really have a focal point there. And it implicitly kind of weakens the how the piece reads, because the human eye is still putting it in black and white in your brain. But yeah, there's a bunch of interesting color theory stuff that you kind of have to wrap your head around as you become I guess more acquainted with the color spaces that you want to execute.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent. Dans le creux de nos mains, deux mondes se dessinent. L'un peint de rêve, où le chagrin s'efface. L'autre nu et réel, où notre deuil prend place. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles, où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans le dessin, toile vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain, au clair obscur, œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles, où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans les trains du destin, étincelle, fragment essentiel, éclat, clarté, ardent regard vigilant, heure du néant universel, coexistentiel, splendeur de l'arc-en-ciel, sentinelle, va-et-vient rétinien, sereine ton arrêt assassin, libre le vent délivre ton cœur, aérienne ton élan et sans peur. Ciel, ton chagrin annuel t'ôte l'éternel, éveille, veilleuse. Attends, la toile s'efface dans le temps, universel, coexistentiel, splendeur
All right. More on. There was, I think, a blue stream today, earlier. I don't know if you were there or not. But what was that? What was that about? Yeah, sketchbook stuff or digital? Oh, animation continuation or something else. Plans for a sketchbook tour-ish thing tomorrow, as a stream or a video, or today? Yeah, I guess. Okay, maybe I'll look out for it then. Alright, I'm not gonna put any more paint on this palette because I'm gonna clean it. So I'll just paint directly off the tube. I'll just take whatever color I need and put it right on. As with acrylic, you just kind of play with things anyways, so not like a huge risk. I think a stream. Surprise, no announcement though, so no clue if so or when. Alrighty. I was just about to look actually. Yeah, 2 hour mark. Yeah. That's solid enough. I did get a little distracted talking to you. Weren't there for it, but there was some girl drama. I don't know what to call it. Earlier in the stream, nothing interesting really, but distracted talking to chatters, I guess, more so than last stream. I'm just figuring out the flow here. That seems correct. So. Need some more light on this part. But essentially, we have the light here. But yeah, solid work for the most part. It was mostly filling in the background though, so oh well. What do I have to do? Okay, so I have to clean out my tablet, clean out my palette and wash it. Like there's something I was supposed to do, but I can't remember what it was. It'll come back to me with it. Your room's probably gonna smell so strange having spore-free air after you clean those tubes or whatever. Yeah, I'll lose all of my ability to draw because it actually came from the mold. The mold was working through me or something like that. Sounds like a good premise for horror story. Either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you probably tomorrow. Symbiotic relationship, yeah. I have a story that's kind of like that, but it's about space mold. Space spores, like it's something I should probably just talk about in a completely other stream because it's kind of weird to just bring it up now. Probably like a story stream where I'm going through story ideas and stuff like that. Oh, hey Des, it's been a while. We need to do art stream, Des, whenever you have time, really, but let me know. Because I can stay up pretty late. My day doesn't really start out that early, so yeah, see you guys. Let's do it in 2 weeks. Hell yeah.